And now to protecting paradise, our commitment to investigating the environmental problems we face and working toward resolutions. And one of the most pressing problems we face, of course, is blue-green algae. The EPA's out with new recommendations for what is too toxic and dangerous to swim in or next to.
Treasure Coast reporter Megan McRoberts joins us tonight from Stewart with the impact for families along the St. Lucie River.
So this is the first time the EPA has issued a set of recommendations for what that agency considers to be safe for swimming when you are near the toxins released by blue-green algae, but still yet to be seen, will this new standard make any impact on Lake Okeechobee releases? Whether it's boating or swimming,
go diving, spearfishing.
People who love being in the water now have new recommendations from the EPA on when blue-green algae should keep them out.
When you see it, you don't go in.
The EPA saying exposure to more than 8 parts per billion of microcystin, the toxin in blue-green algae, could harm your health.
It's really significant that they've finally taken this step to say this is going to be a standard.
Mark Perry with Florida Oceanographic says this standard shows our health has already been impacted for years.
Like last year, 2018, 2016, there were readings at 400 or 500 micrograms per liter and even 30,000 micrograms per liter in some of the marinas.
But now the big question, how will Florida use this information? Will it change water monitoring and advisories?
It gets down to who's going to implement this and how are they going to enforce it.
Also yet to be seen, will this be considered before the Army Corps of Engineers releases Lake Okeechobee water into the river if there is toxic algae already in the lake?
What does that mean if it gets to a high enough level then they have to start discharging? Or what does it mean in the lake?
I hope it helps and it stops the water from discharging the water.
Perry says at 8 parts per billion, the toxins might not be visible. More of a reason, he says, to avoid releases when possible.
We're going to have to pay attention to it, and somebody is going to have to be accountable for exposing the community to those health effects.
Now, as far as those possible health risks go, medical experts say in the short term you could have skin irritation or even flu-like symptoms. In the long term, researchers suggest there could be neurological issues or even liver disease. I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.